Welcome everybody to another Behind the Name. Your boy Bukilla.
Your boy Prince J. Ron.
And we got a special guest in the building, man. Man, this is like one of the smoothest guys in life. You know what I'm saying?
This right here is the tippy toe king.
The tippy toe king, goddamn. Man, we got my big bro Ken representing D Dynamics and HOC. What's going on, big bro?
What's happening, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. Back with the good bookie. Can you dig it?
Man, it's a pleasure to have you on here, Sensei. This is one of my teachers right here, so it's definitely a pleasure to have him on here to share some diamonds and gems with us all, as he usually do. So, without further ado, we'd like to kick it off with your beginning. You know what I'm saying? What was your beginning into dance and into this culture?
First and foremost, honor and a pleasure. Y'all got me, man. HOC Eternal, man. You know, D Dynamics Eternal. You know, definitely appreciate you brothers having me. You know, my start came, bro. Man, like everybody always say, like when you see, like, you the breakdancing kid or the Michael Jackson kid, everybody got those starts, bro. Definitely got those starts. And I was also breakdancing like crazy out in Riverdale, you know. I was like 6 years old. I was breakdancing for beer, man. They told me if I spin on my head and do the helicopter, I get a half a cup of beer. So, yep. It started me out.
See?
I ain't gonna say I drank the whole green ashy cup of beer, but you know, I did it, man. You know, just to see, you know, just with the life and you know, first like I was turned on to it, footwork. You know, I was always dancing. It don't matter what it is. I'm a dancer, bro. I'm clearly a dancer. Man, break dance, you know, everything that's there, hip hop dance, you know, you want to do it, I'm there with y'all, you know, I'm there to do it. And I don't really do interviews, like I don't know how to get all of here and talk about my past, man. Just opening up the doors, man. So if I slur my words or be off with it a little bit, man, hey, you know, that's me.
You all good,
man. You good, man. Ain't no
appreciate it.
Individual.
Good.
Yeah. So I got introduced like the footwork. I went to school, Hickory, University Park, and some guys like Radioactive. They was a dance group from University Park. They did a performance, a footwork performance, and I had seen them do the footwork, and I'm just like, you know, you see it, you amazed with it. I'm like, I got to learn how to do that because you know I did all types of other dances before. Did the Michael Jackson. I'm the kid. You wake up and they in the basement. And yeah, that's me. You know, they wake you up, come bring you downstairs, go do the Michael Jackson, take your ass back to bed. Right. You know, that's me. Break dancing, same thing. You know, it's like music, period. You know, you play around, you do the funny Prince dance and all of that stuff, you know. And as I got to seeing that, witnessing that footwork, I seen a female do it, named Megan Pointer. She did it too, right after Radioactive performed. And I was just like, so what is that? So as I figured it out, I was like, all right, cool. I go home, I ask my sister, my big cousin Ron Moore, my sister Cassandra Jones, they call her Nene. My big cousin Ron Moore, they call him Bijo. He used to perform at Photon. Photon is a place that used to be Club O in Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Right off of Halsted. It used to be called Photon, which is the laser tag place. So he used to perform up there. So I was like, man, I seen Megan was my sister's best friend named Nick. You know, we called her Nikki. I said, I seen Nikki kicking her legs like this. My sister was like, yeah, that's what me and Bijo do. Hey, wait a minute, Like, wait a minute, you do this too? So they start showing me, I guess what was a basic at a time, and they was doing routines, they was traveling, they was going around places actually doing it. And to think like the guys, Javaris and Sean Hempfield, when I come back outside and I'm, walking around the little town and I see them, I'm like, man, I didn't know y'all do that stuff. And they showed me a few little moves. And I'm like, so how y'all thugs, man? And y'all gang banging, man. I ain't snitching on nobody. Stop it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I didn't expect it. Like you never expect it. Like people in the street, but they real positive brothers. I say that definitely. You know what I mean? But when they did that, it's like, yeah, you can dance too. You have to have fun. You have to enjoy life, bro.
Right.
And I'm like, that's crazy. Because I never knew really what it was. You know what I mean? I love sliding Michael Jackson with the moonwalker, watching the moonwalk and all that. Came up off of Beach Street, came up off of Breaking, came up off like I said, Michael Jackson 5, James Brown, definitely James Brown. Man, stepping. I was like the shorty in Mikasa's, which was on 167th and Park, 17 years old in the club with my cousins from the 6'5" out there in Markham. Like, I ain't supposed to be in here, but they in there footwork in there too. So, it got me started and it really like impacted my heart. I was like, man, I want to do this. Which what hurt me was the fact that, my sister, my cousin, they told me it was a man and woman routine that they had to do, so I couldn't go. But I didn't know how to footwork and do what they was doing, so I was like, man, that's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna learn this thing right here.
Right.
I'm gonna learn this thing right here, and I'm gonna come see y'all when I get to learning it. So, I just try to learn as much as I can with the people, and move around. My first group as I learned was with my guy Rafa Anderson. You know what I mean? He started a group called House Eruption. You know what I'm saying? And we was like 12, 13. This was like 92, 93. Really wasn't dancing much, but it's like you kick it, go over the house, kick a few feet here and there. But, the girls come over, party over, Jack. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. You hear me now? I mean, I was still mainly interested in learning the actual techniques of it. So, you hear me? That didn't go well. Let's just say, as we kept going, I didn't feel like I was learning more and more so just playing with it. So it's like, I want to learn more.
Right.
And it was like he taught me how to battle. I didn't know what he was doing because the way he came, he wouldn't show me side by side how to actually do these moves, certain moves and stuff like that. He would show me in front of me, directly in front of me. So I started being like, well, why it seems like you're coming at me? You know what I mean? So that's when I was like, man, you battling me. This is what a battle is. It's like, man, I'm battling you to show you what you need to do. So I started progressing with certain moves and I got mad, man. I got tired of being battled all the time. You know what I mean? So 8th grade graduation, man. Creep Monique, middle school, man. I just got busy on everybody who thought they could dance, we had a ball. We had a real ball with it, and it was really fun, like learning. And even though I was mad, you know what I mean, it still brought in the battle person that y'all kind of got to know, you know what I mean? And that was kind of like the start. I was like, go try to learn everything, man. From there, from House Erupt, even though we squashed that group, I got with in high school, I got with KJ, you know what I mean, Van Kenneth Johnson, you know what I'm saying? He had a locker right next to mine. We played football together and everything. you know, and he was like, man, I know a guy that's got a dance group, that's starting a dance group. And I knew who the guy was. We had already, you know, his name was James McCune. You know what I mean? They called him Photo, Big Dookie, all that other story. Yeah? And so KJ brought me to where they was practicing that down by the barn in University Park. And he was like, yeah, everybody already knew I danced because, you know, I just followed everybody in 8th grade. You know what I mean? And as I got to their practice, you know, they didn't even have a name with it yet. You know what I mean? They didn't even have a name. And I don't even really think that they was really trying to form a group at first, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think they was really trying to form a group. I think they was just like dancing and we gonna be down here. But it was cool. And as more of us came, it was James McCune, Mario Everts, Kay Johnson, Lil Ricky, Benjamin, Yasmin, couple more people. I'm forgetting some people. You know, this was before I brought Troy to the group. And so we started, and they was trying to figure out what was they gonna call the group because we coming together. Right. We started practicing on moves. They wanted me to teach this, learn that, and I'm like, okay, cool. Let's practice on some routines. And I was already like kind of in clubs and, you know, in the streets and the parties and that thing. This place, it was like in Frankfurt called Earthquake. You know, went to there. It was like a bar. It wasn't really a nightclub. It was like a bar. And I met a guy named Emmanuel, which later on, he introduced us to a place called The Post. You see what I'm saying? And it was crazy because before we even went to The Post, I had bumped into Troy in school. I knew his cousin. And his cousin was like, yeah, my cousin danced too. Like, we had not even been nowhere as a group or did anything. So it was like, yeah, my cousin danced too. And I was like, all right, cool. See what's up. You know, he wasn't from around there. He was real, you know, kickback type of guy. So it's like, all right, I had class with him. So she introduced us. I went, I grabbed him. I brought him to the practice. You know, and we got to practicing on a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? And you know, it was a beautiful thing starting at that point, even though I seen a lot of people wasn't really thinking about it. They wasn't trying to really do it. So at that point, we still was like, all right, okay, we know a little dance move. We know a little dance moves. We got a little routine together. Let's go somewhere and try. Right. So I knew at a place called The Post. So all right, we'll go to The Post. We went to The Post. Post was a place in Chicago Heights, party. It was a little club in Chicago Heights off Joy Road and Chicago Road that they had before they had the Pyramid and gym shoes and stuff out in Chicago Heights for people that know about the South back there. You know, and
Chicago Heights by nature.
Look at you. I got my Chicago, hey, I got my authentic Chicago Heights shirt downstairs. What's happening? I'm telling you. Yes, sir. I need one of them too. Let me get that. You know what I'm saying? So we went there and I always stood on doing this. You know what I mean? I always stood on doing it, learning it, try to see what's going on. So we going to the parties and everybody not dancing. Everybody not dancing, bro. And it bothered me because I'm like, I'm the only one out there that's like really doing stuff. So it's like, all right, well, we'll try this other spot. We went to Markham Skating Rink. Everybody not dancing. I got a problem. Markham Skating Rink right there in Markham. It's an epic place. Before y'all did the big floor, they had the disco. You know what I'm saying? And went in there and like it's groups like go crazy. Like they in there like crazy. The Post was more so HOC, Panic, and Total Chaos. I mean, Chaos Posse's stomping grounds because it was the Chicago Heights. You know, Chicago Heights, Ford Heights, Park Forest, University Park, Matson, Richmond Park, all like right there. Olympia Fields, all right there. Sauk Village, all of them literally like right there. So all of them kind of combined at that particular club, you know, go through and party with them, you know. and you know, I battle everybody. You know, I wasn't trying to battle. I wanted to, let's do some dancing with my squad. Let's do some routines that we practicing on instead of battling and dancing against everybody. We get up to Markham skating rink. It was a whole different scene. It was a whole different scene, bro. It was a whole, when I say a whole different scene, I mean, I don't even know where these dance groups came from, bro. I don't know where these dance groups came from. I honestly, back then, I had the nature of more so, I was a street dude. So I wasn't smiling, I wasn't friendly, but I wanted to learn how to do this footwork thing. You reach me? So I really paid more attention to doing that than I did anything else. So any battle, any dancing period, I was gonna dance because we in the party. We literally in the party. So I'm gonna dance. So as soon as some little tracks kick off, we go to the side, and I will always, like, in order for me to warm up, you know, get hot, like I talked to my little brother Killer T, Taraz, HOC Turner, bro, I love you, baby. You know what I mean? I will warm up. It wasn't towards the speaker, because I never then I was developing me to battle my shadow. You know, because the shadow don't have a sense of gravity. So I'm like, all right, man, I ain't finna dance against the mirror. I know what my body look like. So I started trying to battle the shadow so I can look better than the shadow, which warming me up because I'm practicing. I'm practicing on whatever move that I thought I was gonna do, I think I'm gonna do, I can see, you know, and from there on, I just like, I go at people, period. Like jump in any circle. If I Cavallini's, man. Cavallini's, man. I'm gonna say that, man. Cavallini's. I don't know who, I still to today don't know who High and Fly is, but I appreciate you brothers for not taking off on me, bro. I ain't even going.
Hey, I still to this day is trying to look.
Till today, I still don't know out of everybody I done jammed with, every place I done been. I think they was with U5U. You know what I'm saying? Because we was at Southern Illinois, and we had a show down there. And a guy ran past me, and Boo was like, man, them circle record dudes. And I was like, I couldn't really see his face. But I'm like, man, whoever these circle records guys was that used to be at Cavallini's, I don't even know if that was their name, but when I went to Cavallini's, me, KJ, Troy, Photo, Mariel, and my man's Benny, we went up there and we didn't go in there and take off on nobody. Let's tell you the truth, man. They ain't go in there and take off nobody. We knew better, you hear me? It's a new spot. When you learn a new spot, bro, you can't go in there and take off. So went in there, and we started kind of doing a little routine off to the side, and then I started dancing a little bit. Now, mind you, we walked around the club a couple of times. We seen these guys. Every time they had a crowd, these guys jump in there, and the crowd disperse. Okay, don't go over there.
Hey,
don't go over there. You know, we just getting together, my dude. So we slid over there to the side and the back. I don't know if it was like a little door and a little pole. And then it was like a building pole. It ain't no scrapper pole. Let's get that right, man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it was a pole up to the side. You know, you got to kind of correct it because nowadays they be looking at things like, oh man, it was a pole, a scribble pole. Right. I don't play that game.
Hey, I'm happy you said that because definitely parties has definitely changed. So
yeah.
That's an important note. No, it was no stripper poles in the parties.
Facts.
You go to a party, you see one posted up like
there was a few places that had parties that did some stripper poles, you know what I mean? Right. But
not every party.
We wasn't by, you hear me? Right. Let them do their thing. It was fun, you know, but we over there we end up, I went off to the side and I started dancing a little bit, trying to get warmed up. You feel me? And the guys came over there, bro. Guys came over there, man. I don't know who these fellas was, Hide and Fly. Man, do y'all interview or something? Come on outside, man. And so, you know, I took off and they like really just was like, man, are you dope? You know, like you cold at the time, you know, word phrase. And I'm just like, okay, appreciate it. Thank you, bro. But I'm keeping my eyes on them because I'm like, I don't want them to take off on me because I never really think I was, you know, that good because learning from certain people, you know, the people that I was learning from early was not in the parties that I was in. Mm. So I was like, it kind of bothered me. I'm like, man, where they at? I thought they would be here. You see what I'm saying? And I would try to do as best as I could so that when they see me, they'd be like, man, my boy got it. My boy got it. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? And so I kind of feel what Isaiah said one time when he was like, yeah, we know y'all, but we don't know y'all. Y'all got to come outside. I'm like, I feel you, bro. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But we done been here. We done been here. We just kick it in the back, brother. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So from Cavallini's and that time in Markham, the Post and stuff like that, Dalton Expo started rising. Dalton Expo was like, when I say the party of all parties, it's not just the battlegrounds or battle zone type of thing, but it's a party. One of the biggest parties that we pretty much had, you know, over the years, a few of the biggest parties, but just one of the biggest things that, like, you got to get right to go in there. You got to get right. Don't go in there, man. Don't go in there and not knowing what you're doing. Good segue to what I'm finna tell y'all. Let me take a little sip on that, bro.
Yeah, take a sip on that. For real. Parties. That was the root of everything.
Man, let me go and paint this picture like Picasso. No, let me take that back. Let me go and paint this picture like Be Real mural. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. We
go as Total Eruption because we wasn't House Erupt. I gave them the name. I was like, well, they asked me what group I was in first when they was creating Photo and KJ and then was creating the group that they was trying to create after I danced with House Erupt. So I told them my group was called House Eruption. So they couldn't come up with a name. It was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And they were trying to come up with a name. And I just was like, just name it Total Eruption. You know what I'm saying? And as they was like, we going with that then. So that's how Total E came about. You know what I mean? And that's how we was going to the Post. That's how we went to, I'm gonna get back to the story of the Dalton Expo, but that's how we went to the Post. That's how we went to Markham. We was Total E. And you know what I'm saying? You crazy, boy. And so as Total E, we how can I say this? Like when we got to Dalton Expo, when we got to Dalton Expo, bro, we thinking we like good because we done been to Markham Skating Ring, we done been to Post, and Post is where we met HOC, Panic, and Chaos. Like I said, that was their stomping grounds. So, you know, it was war in there. It was war in there for us because we didn't know these guys. And everybody who danced, who really battled then from Total E, I mean, from the Post time, like, we really breaking the mold coming out of University Park, Uptown. We really trying to break our mold to find out what's going on. And these, man, dope. Like, dope. When I say it was war, it was war. Everybody didn't dance, and I was, you know, like I said, I was disappointed at that a lot of times. So when we finally got to the Dalton Expo. That damn Dalton Expo, man. Don't go. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't ready, don't go. We went in there, man, and we was like, all right, we walk around a little bit. We went and practiced on just a little bit of routine. I gotta tell the truth, bro. I knew my brakes went out when we pulled up. Before we went in that club, I knew my brakes went out. We was like 2 cars deep. It was like good 12 of them, bro. And I had to get 8 people home with no brakes on my car, bro. I ain't gonna even hold nobody. So I knew I was gonna go in there and do whatever dancing I needed to do, man, because I don't know how we finna get home. So when the Biggie and them say, man, rap like it's your last rap, man, I tried to dance like it was my last dance. Man. But Ramon, you know what I'm saying? hated house arrest. Let me say that. Let me start that off with that. I hated house arrest, man. We got in there and we practiced on this old little routine that we was gonna start to do, bro. They came over there. It was like a few females came over there and was like, y'all dance. It's like, yeah, we're a little group, you know. Bro, you don't have to tell nobody that again, bro. Don't ever tell nobody that again. When I say they took off on us, bro, they got to saying, come here. They dance. Everybody dancing. It's like 20 dudes, everybody taking off. Yeah. I'm puffing and puffing. I'm trying to give every dance move I got ever. I'm repeating steps and everything, man. It was so crazy because I didn't think their dance group was going to end. I went out there like 11 times. Troy, KJ went out there about 20, 11 times. Photo went out there about 10, 11 times. And they just kept coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the first run through I've ever witnessed in my life, bro.
It was deep,
you know what I mean? That's the first run through I ever witnessed in my life. And after that, like, we wanted to join up with a group. You know what I mean? We wanted to join up with a group to where it's like, we need more people, bro. You know what I mean? It kind of was like, we already knew Total Impact from Markham Skating Rink. We wasn't really, we was looking at the groups that was in the post, but we wanted to like venture out a little bit more. So, you know, we got in tune with Marvin a little bit. Salute to the God, man. That's, hey, it's one of my, that's like, y'all talk about Sensei is one of the teachers. Well, I watched that man like crazy. I watched that man run through people like, you know, water. This is my second one, you hear me? I watched him run through and I'm just like, man, that's crazy. And so we try to merge our group with them or join a group with House Eruption and Total E. It didn't go well. It definitely didn't go well, bro. We went to their practice. Things went on, things happened. I'm gonna talk freely. I'm gonna talk freely at this point.
Absolutely.
Jay Hits, if you ain't in here, get in there, man. Hits and Troy like was like fighting. This is like not fighting, but they was picking with each other. They was like, so they wasn't in tune with doing the dance moves being presented and taught into another group well. So we didn't perform well. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Because they kept playing. So they was like, yeah, when y'all get y'all shit together, man, come back. I was like, nigga. I'm gonna turn to the side again. Let me go over here. This is some bullshit. I'm like, man, I thought we was gonna do well. I thought this is what everybody wanted. That ain't what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? So as that transpired, you know, when I said I had a little dude try to take Mariel's chain and all of that stuff, we ain't coming back over here for a while. You feel me? So we just stayed with Total E. I mean, Total E started to part at that point because, you know, Troy and Scooter, what I call them, Jay Hits, Jay Rome, whatever y'all call them. Look, bro gonna be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's still my little homie, man. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And I like the way he came up, bro, like on life. But they couldn't get together. Me and Photo had to falling out, so we parted ways and we started. Me, Troy, KJ started a group called Fatal Step. It was One Fatal Step, and as we started the group called One Fatal Step, that's when we started venturing out more, not just Cavallini's. You know what I'm saying? It was like Dalton Expo because we know it's there. Markham, we going. You know, my hardest battles before y'all even get to that. I fed attention. My hardest battles early like that started with a guy named Artrez Drain and my brother Taraz Joseph, aka Killer. It was like my hardest battles, bro. Because literally, people back in then, we would dance like literally off anything. Mystical come on everything. Whatever goes on, we dancing. It's like period. And we footworking. It ain't even just hip hop. We footworking. You see what I'm saying? So when man, those two guys, like our Trez had this dance style he called King Tut. So if they got a show at Avalon Park, I stole that move, bro. I stole that move. I stole the King Tut from him. You know what I'm saying? Did like that. He did that. That was so cool to me. You know what I mean? And I had to come back with one. I was like, when I see that nigga again, boy, you hear me? I'm going at his head. So I practiced. I was like checking out all types of different dances, and I ended up coming up with this thing called the river dance. You know what I mean? I ain't even see our Trez then, like at no more parties. We ended up going to school together, but it was cool. So as we moving around as Fatal Step now, it's just me, Troy, KJ, Yasmin, Lil Ricky. You know, we moving around, we battling. We going some of these places, Cavallini's, Darton Expo, Markham Skating Rink, and we still, you know, like I said, we still battling, still trying to get it together. And it started falling apart. We had one performance with Total E before we started paying attention more so to HOC. Like, we wasn't a big group. And I'm like, in order for us to get further, we might need to merge with another group. And I was in the streets hustling. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to do a lot. So it was hard trying to do the whole group and keep us all together. So we decided, we heard of a Two Fatal Coalition. Two Fatal Coalition. We like, what's the Two Fatal Coalition without Fatal Step? The Two Fatal Coalition was with HOC and Panic. So it was like, yeah, all right. Well, you know, we always dance with them over there at the Post. Why not? So crazy. I knew Boo. I met Boo at Doc's. My sister had known him from, I guess, some party they was at. And I met Boo. He gave me a look. I gave him a look. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? He was like, what's up? Seen him at the party. Was like, yo, all right. We talked. And somehow, some way, man, I'm missing the part of that story, how we ended up over there at, you know, the crib I thought we was practicing for the Two Fatal Coalition. The Two Fatal Coalition, but it was HOC's practice. You know what I'm saying? So we did our little routine, and they was like, all right, cool. Now I had known Snoop from the Post. I met Snoop at the Post.
My man, yeah.
Hey, that boy go crazy. Yes, he does have crazy bangs, man. That boy whipped like something else, bro. And met him, and we ended up doing the show out west. And we thinking we in the Two Fatal Coalition, bro. That wasn't what it was. You reach me? That wasn't what it was. We literally did the practice for the tryout for HOC. You know what I'm saying? That was a tryout for HOC. We didn't know it. So our first performance at Euclid Park for the Robinson family reunion with me, Troy, KJ, and Benny. We rapped first. Me and Benny rapped first, and then me, Troy, and KJ performed, like did the footwork routine. And was like, all right, we thinking we still Fatal Step. But once we did the show with them out west, man, we took like 7 buses, 2 trains, a plane, a goat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a journey, boy.
Roller skated.
That's
You know what I'm saying? That was a commute.
Yeah.
I slept on a homeless man's back. You feel me? Hey, fam, bring me over here. You know what I'm talking about? But it was silly though. But we made it. We did that, and we came back. And then, you know, we started practicing with them. Mind you, we were still thinking we was Fatal Step because we were at Troy house practicing for like hours and hours and hours. You know what I mean? Then we go do the Bloom show. When Bloom Trail had a talent shows for Chicago Heights out back here, that's like the pinnacle of shows to do back this way.
That's a high school. That's a high school for those For the
my part.
For the international viewers, that's a local high school that do talent shows.
Talent show, right?
But go ahead.
Yeah, facts. Bloom was a high school that did talent shows, and it was like everybody went. Everybody, whatever the biggest school around your town, you wanted to be there. You really wanted to be there. Like, so we did that show with them. The show was crazy. We just about 30, 40 deep. Everybody was there. Everybody was there. After that, like, I never had the urge to battle nobody but two guys named Lamar and Neil. Lamar and Neil was Chaos Posse's assassins from out south. They was the assassins out, like really killers. They was at the top of the pinnacle. And those are two guys that I always wanted to battle. So when they finally did the Bloom show, we went back to Cottage Grove in Fort Heights, easy greasy. You know what I'm saying? Where the women are easy and the niggas is greasy. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey, I was holding it in, but I knew you.
Hey, you feel what I'm saying? That's crazy. But we went to that little center and man, they was in there. That's when I knew it wasn't a coalition anymore. Because Boo folded his arms when Neil went out there, like, you know, and told me, bro, he was like, you in HOC now? Let me see what you got. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. 1 minute. I can go? Because it was a structure on who battles what. You know what I mean? If you're not prepared enough, you feel me? You're not going against nobody. You're not going against these people. You really not going against like people who really get down. Because you're going to embarrass the group. You're going to embarrass everything as a whole. So I was like, what? What? You know what I'm saying? I got excited because those guys I wanted to get down with. I wanted to get down. He let me out there. We went a couple of times. I went 2 times with Neil, 2 times with Lamar. You know what I mean? Respect the brothers, man. I love them brothers today, man. You feel me? And I was like, where's everybody else at? I was wondering where was everybody else at. Like, y'all ain't nobody gonna help me. Ain't nobody gonna help me. We had fun. You know what I'm saying? It was at Cottage Grove. It was a little center back there. You know what I'm saying? And as we got closer and closer to the group, it built us more. You know what I mean? It built us more. And y'all know what these things are. Y'all gotta keep these. You ain't got these when you going to the party, bro. I'm telling you, take this off. I'm in the crib. You know what I mean? You ain't got these things when you out there, man. Y'all just about keep yourself, man.
Oh, man, boy, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Hey, once you leave, it's drinks, boy.
I'm telling you, yeah. Boo, the first person that told me, he was like, bro, man, I buy clothes for today. Like, we literally was like kind of buying clothes already. Like, I'm fresh, he fresh. You know, we go to the club and sweat it out. Every club. It was impossible for you to not sweat your clothes out.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Expo, Union Hall. Union Hall was a place on 93rd in South Chicago that, man, reckless.
Number killer. Hey, that was number killer. You couldn't even go up in there if you wasn't no killer.
If you wasn't no killer, it ain't no getting on the floor like that, bro. There was so many people, you know what I mean? The tracks was so crazy. Like I was there when, you know what I mean? We was at the Dalton Expo with the old Clinton chip thing. Didn't know what was going on at the time. We just seen the DJs fight. Like, oh, that's crazy. You know what I mean? We seeing the DJs, goddamn it, riffing. You hear me now? I'm like, all right, Merry Criminal. Y'all ready to go? You know what I mean? So it's like with all of that, bro, you know, I know I was supposed to just been talking about my start, you know what I mean? But you know, talking about anything, whatever y'all want to hear about.
Right.
You know, but developing style and stuff like that too. Like over the years, I became a battle cat because I feel that's where I was, you know, that's the way I was groomed for it. You know, I can perform. Yeah, I wasn't the best performer, but battling, was the thing to do. Battling always was a thing to do because it explores your inner mind. You know what I mean? You can learn so much from yourself, different body movements, battling another person. After I battled Lamar and Neil, I really didn't have no passion about anybody else. I just knew I had to. You see what I'm saying? Because they was like the pinnacle. And anytime you got a pinnacle, it's like you reach that pinnacle, now you're in a certain portion of a zone. You know what I mean? You're in a different world with yourself. You know what I mean? You're not really Eli. Eli, love the brother. You know what I'm saying? We got a chance to share a circle. RIP, brother. You know what I'm saying? We got a chance to share a circle. And me and the brother sat down. I didn't know he even paid attention to me. Like I wasn't the dude who was at the clubs, all in everybody's face, all in the videos. No. You know what I'm saying? All in the videos. I didn't do all of that. You know what I mean? I was more interested in the craft and learning what was going on, man. Learning what was going on. And Boo introduced me to a lot of that because me and Boo started going everywhere. Eli, dope, sat me down and was like, man, bro, you always make me go in my bag. And I'm thinking to myself, because I'm like, I ain't even know you really noticed me dancing. Like, you know, Eli, he gave. If you was food, he ate. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey,
like,
well, boy.
You know what I mean? Regardless, like he molded a certain thing for shorties, for the shorties that's out there, you know, no disrespect, nothing. He molded something for them because people really couldn't battle Eli unless they was up to par. You know what I mean? So when he started doing all the battlegrounds and everything with everybody, he was just battling anybody, whatever. Start sharpening their swords. You couldn't sharpen your sword. You can't be in a fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he sat me down and was like, man, bro, you always make me go in my bag. And I was just like, bro, you literally, yeah, you make me go in mine a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I've never really sharing the circle with Ant Brown, sharing the circle with Nick the Man. You know what I mean? Them things like amazing, bro. And coming up and doing it.
Hey, speaking of those people, let's talk about D Dynamics.
Yes, sir. Blessings to it, man. You know what I'm saying? RP Boo definitely is one of my favorite DJs. RP Boo, Solo, you know what I'm saying? Clint, you know what I mean? We started with Gatman and Emo. Troy had all the CDs. I mean, all the tapes back then.
Right.
His mama worked at B96. He had everybody tape. It don't matter what it was. I seen 50 Cent. What was it? 50 Cent in a box one time. 50 Cent had a old that he ended up doing with what's their name? G Unit. He ended up Last of the Dying Breed. He had already made it. You know what I'm saying? In there. But yeah, say it one more time, bro.
D Dynamics.
D Dynamics. Yeah. D Dynamics was, we practiced on 55th and Garfield. You know what I'm saying? RP Boo, like I said, man, one of the greatest DJs, bro. And what he doing overseas, man, he needs some people like to go with him and let them dance and perform for his music and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I love to see that happen too. But I was with D Dynamics HOC at the time.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But I was also with Uncle Butchie's Live House at Copia Studios and Joy Arts School of Performing Arts. So it was hard trying to get all the things with D Dynamics, HOC, and hustling on the block, because man, I was like 19, this is like 99. You know what I mean? I had my own little crib, I had a little lady at the crib, acting a donkey out here in the streets. I was a fool, man. You hear me now? Mm-hmm. So I was on the block hustling, you know what I mean? Doing what it does. We ain't gonna incriminate ourselves. But
right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was learning them too. And D Dynamics was like a group of people. It was a couple of different groups. One thing I wasn't really with was House of Maddox. You know what I mean? You knew House of Maddox. I'm from the south suburbs. The groups that I knew about was Chaos Posse, HOC, Panic. You knew about House of Maddox. Don't get it messed up. You knew about House of Maddox. But them back here, I was looking at like, man, they kind of probably better than House of Maddox footwork wise. Nobody can ever match House of Maddox performance in a
right,
like group wise. They the megalodon of it. You feel me? So D Dynamic, it was like a brother group, I guess. That's
right,
what they were trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? And it was beautiful. It was dope. I swear I met Dayon, you know what I mean?
Right.
She was tough. Let me look at y'all like this. She was tough. Let me tell y'all that. I always stay in my background. I always try to learn everything. But the way I seen her do these, I was like, man, she gonna make some real footwork, some real performers out of it. You know what I mean? She really gonna make that out of you. She really had that in her. And you know what I mean? Having D Dynamics, some people felt the way that they felt, you know what I mean? So they kind of parted ways. But D Dynamics still was a strong source because it brought together different dance groups and put us all together. We did the Bud Pelican Parade. House of Maddox did their own thing. I ain't gonna even lie, they went crazy. I ain't gonna even lie to you. They did their own thing, but we was right there behind them. And I was like, man, I'm not gonna let House of Maddox outdo us. I try to perform my ass off, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I damn near passed out. You ain't never did the Bud Pelican Parade, man. I don't know what you gonna do. You ain't that. No. Hey, you've never did the Bud Pelican Parade. Don't take Boozilla class about 50, 11 times.
And they still ain't gonna get that.
Because when you go do that, you have to dance the whole time. I don't even really know if they really do much of the Bud Pelican Parade no more, but you know what I'm saying? I haven't really paid attention. I know you kill me later. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like doing that with them and we all like doing the same routine, I was dope. It was like we all got to learn each other's styles, different people. That's where I met Gutter Thugs. You know what I mean? That's where Nick the Man was from. You know what I mean?
What a thug.
And I really only knew his name and Ant. It was another Ant. And like they had their own style, bro. You feel me? Coming from the south suburbs, bro. It was just like, man, the way they hit that shit like Ghost, you know what I mean? Take whatever they, going on, however they called it, bro. They really showed pizzazz with it because they did their own thing. Mm-hmm. But when we did that parade, show the video. Anybody got the video? Show the video.
Bro, hey, I want to know who got footage of those times, like the Bud, the old, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? When House met with the old groups was performing.
Avalon Park.
Exactly.
Avalon Park. Hey, Juan. I know Juan, but y'all had Juan on here, man. Yeah, I know Juan, they got some footage. I know they got plenty of footage. Yeah. HOC gonna kill me because every time I get a hold to the tapes, something happened with them. You know what I'm saying? But I got some tapes too that I really want to, I'm gonna put together. You feel me? And I got two that's on my soul, my heart. If I don't make it, then it's got to be something with the tapes gone. You know what I mean? But they not gone. I know they in somewhere around. But
if they like VCR tapes or the
they the little camcorder tapes. They the little camcorder tapes. When I got the batteries messed up, so I went and got a battery. And the camcorder was messed up. So I had to damn near get another camcorder. They was like, we don't even got these no more. I'm like, oh my God.
I got a thing that could turn they could turn those tape digital.
Yeah, converter.
Yeah,
converter. Yeah, definitely. I see the art. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, it's a salute to have HOC on the building. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people thought I was the president of HOC for a while, bro. Like I've never been the president of HOC. You know what I'm saying? I was like, me, KJ, and Troy, and Lil Ricky was pretty much like just about second, third generation HOC, man. You know what I mean? So we came along and they was already established.
Right.
You know, and it was beautiful though. You know, it was like a brother group. They like a homely group. The females, Casey, Tina, Sheena, Tyra, Kim, Tiny, Keisha, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, they had a squad, bro. You know what I mean? As far as the guys, Jamon, Carlos, we never had no beef with nobody, no other dance group. Let's get this clear right now. I heard that somebody said we ain't had no beef, no other dance groups, bro. You know what I'm saying? We was a homely group. Me, Boo, T. The fellas kept the women cool, and the guys kept each other cool. You feel me? We ain't had no beef. I think the only beef that I ever had, aside from the guy in, I think it was Flip Squad, getting mad at me over something I ain't had nothing to do with. Said you gonna slap me for some other girl and her boyfriend. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. Back in the time, you know,
it was like, yeah, it
saved
was
my life.
right. Oh, I'm glad. Hey, segue.
Yeah, I know.
Segue. You already know
Right.
that.
Hey,
Go ahead, I got you.
Hey, you already know where I was going.
I already got you.
Since they be
Fact.
perfect.
Fact. Hey, Ken. Hey, listen. Ken is
Hey, he should
a supporter of the show. He watched every episode, so that's why me and Jay ain't even had to ask no questions. He already knew. Already know where to go with everything that we were talking about.
I watched the Twins House-O-Matic. Salute to them guys.
So this new segment that we actually put in the show, it's how did Chicago footwork save your life? You know what I'm saying? Because you know it saved a lot of people's lives. So give us a story that the dance saved your life.
Noticing, I just a little brief. I ain't, you know what I mean? We got too many stories.
Yeah,
we got shot at coming out the route, bro. You know what I mean? We got shot at coming out the route, got out that jam. Hey, we from out south, let's go. You know what I mean? Footwork. Being a dance cat, you know what I mean? You gotta watch what you wear. Gotta watch what you wear, watch the place, know the places that you at. When you got the people coming from overseas and stuff like that, know the places that y'all gonna have the venues at so that they don't get caught in some of these things that's going around. But y'all have to have the education to know your city, your town. But knowing that a time the block got raided, you know what I'm saying? I would have been there that night. I think we was at Dalton Expo that night. Dalton Expo that night. And if I was there, you know, it probably would have been crazy. That's as much as I could really, you know what I mean, talk about. You reach me, you know. Yeah. But yeah.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? I was at the club at the party with my peoples. You know, It wasn't a juice scene. Nobody went out there and did nothing. Came back. No. We was there at the party. Whole time. Come back. It's like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Even though we'll leave from the parties back in the day. You should be able to go to 31st, kick it off at the Lakeshore Drive.
Yeah.
Drive, all of that stuff. You know, I'll leave the parties, go back home, get the little lady, hop in the car, and we slide out to the lake somewhere. You know what I mean? And man, it ain't no.
That's crazy, but you just
ain't over there. You know what I'm saying?
But that's crazy though. You went to the party, you got back on the block, and you know what I'm saying.
Let's just say a lot of times the parties save things that was going on that goes on in the hood. I see y'all with the battleground. The battleground is dope. You know what I'm saying? Reach Dilla, you know, salute. Yeah, salute. The other place I think J Dot got going on.
Yeah, ain't none of them parties.
Ain't none of them parties like. Yeah. Okay, so none. Yeah, they all like battleground.
The spot that J Dot was having his stuff at, it burnt down. It caught on fire.
Oh man, blessings, man. And hopefully
so
everybody was well.
every spot that we had for like battles, we don't have them no more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's why another thing we trying to hurry up and get this arc, you know what I'm saying, this dance school on and popping, because dancers don't have no place to go.
Yeah. I mean, on the performance level, the problem with just battling and performing, you can go a lot of places with performing. Battling, they think is harm behind it.
Yep.
Because of the shit that's being taught.
That's facts. Battling
ain't always violence. It's aggressive because you're getting aggression out that's going on around you. A departure that happened, between performance and battle, I'm gonna put a title on what we are. You got a B-boy status, you got performers, you got B-boys. A B-boy, they go and break dance the whole time. We are battle cats. You see what I'm saying? We are battle cats. So we go places and we at each other. People tend to think that that's going to be a problem, a fight, or organized crime or something like that to be held against. It's not that. It's we're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy. We're going to be cool. This is what we do. We talk this trash. So, and having some of them spots, like I seen your spot that same night, I was on my way to your spot to come and bring my daughters, because one of my daughters had practiced. Kendra, she was in my man Kurt Cobain. Cobain class. Hey, that's one of my favorites too, man. I love him. He dope as hell, bro. He's a hell of a performer, though. Right. He's a hell of a performer, and his credibility is there. It's just they don't know how to judge his dance style. You know what I mean? Because it's beyond just your average moves. Right. Just your average basics. You see what I'm saying? This is popping up. I don't want to see nothing like this.
We're gonna read that. We're gonna read that too.
No, that's cool. I'm gonna check the time, make sure I got y'all in the right time. You know what I mean? I don't want to overextend.
You good, Sensei. Go ahead.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. But performance levels, like I had came out to Wolfpack reunion. Right. I got there, but I got there late. I got there about 8 o'clock. I ain't gonna lie, Anyway, so when I got there, the police was already shutting it down. Right. Know your area. Harvey had already been getting shut down, period. Just by curfews. You know what I mean? Curfews before the pandemic, and then the pandemic happened. So they was limiting everything, and Wolfpack, man, Wolfpack is like the House of Maddox of the battle world, bro. Yeah. Right. Darion is one of my favorite dancers. I love Q, Reggie, Eli, rest his soul, all that, you know what I mean? They dope, bro. But Darion is like my favorite. You feel me? Nate, all of them, you know what I mean? They dope. And I don't think they understood the power behind what they was gonna have when they did the space. They need a space like when John Sheldon them, Clan and them threw their party where they was gonna throw the first party at. Matter of fact, where they was gonna throw the first party at. They needed that because Wolfpack, like I said, the House of Maddox of the battle world. You know what I mean? They go anywhere. They walking in and they cool as a polar bear's toenails kicking penguin parts. I ain't gonna say the other portion. You did. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and going places and seeing them too. That was dope. It was like everywhere outside of like once the Dalton Expo, you got Secrets. Secrets was a nightclub in Dalton. Then they had Mr. Ricky's literally right across the street. So Secrets was a nightclub in which you probably put on your nice little clothes to go up in. You might not be spinning on your head and getting all on the floor and everything because they kept it a certain way, but you still finna go in there, hit tracks and act a donkey. You know what I mean? Dalton Expo was the grind. 93rd and South Chicago, that was the grind. You really in it. You sweating like literally. sweating everything you got on off. But it was like real hardcore footwork when you go in there. You know what I'm saying? And man, Union Hall, Union Hall, Spokane Union Hall, Nitros, Club Jaguar. Club Jaguar was a place out in out of Dixie Highway.
Highway, yeah.
154 Dixie Highway. And you go in there and just party, bro. You just party. Having that party atmosphere is different from having a battle atmosphere or just a performance atmosphere. To where you have you go in there performing wise, you going and you watching everybody. You watching everybody go, this group go, that group go, this other group go. Battle, you going in the party and you ready to go at any group, any clique like that. You feel me? So certain parties was like that. Y'all Next Expo was one of them parties. Club Jaguar was just like a party. You going in, you gyrating, you dance with the females and all that stuff. So, you know what I mean? Nitros was a damn donkey. You act a donkey too. You know what I mean?
You have to know your spots, just like you said. But I know people, they starting to chime in with these questions, especially on
okay, yeah. I know when to talk to earlobe.
Oh no, that's good, bro.
Hey, man, those points. People need to understand the difference between.
Yeah, let's get into these questions. We got a
me too.
Said, where does the name HOC? Well, I'll say HOC. Well, House of Creation come from?
Where does the name House of Creation come from?
That started with they had started that dance group already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Boo and Taras Killer T, he did his interview a while back. You know what I'm saying? So he defined it on that. House of Creation was already started before I got there. You know what I'm saying? So they created their name under, you know, what they decided they wanted it to be. The House of Creation, you know, they wanted to create life and create a new beginning for whether it was adults and or kids. So they was actually putting all of that together. So that's why they said this is the House of Creation.
Y'all can catch just go to Killer T his interview, and he talks more about HOC.
Shout out to Killer.
We got one on Facebook.
Oh, we got man. Whew. We got
Ro. He said this is okay. I already know, but ask him, how did he form the style? Your style.
How did he form his style? Because it's definitely.
I don't know, bro. Honestly, that just.
Oh, there you go.
And attempting so many styles, like from the people who showed me different dance moves, from Rafa, Sean Henfield, Javaris, Ron Moore, Cassandra Jones, like from them showing me moves, and I practiced on that, I just try to make me a different person whenever I stepped out. And I was always nimble. I can flip, like, you know, I don't really like talking about myself like that. You know what I'm saying? But and hey, I watched Hot Rod Light Skin Hot Rod video. Gotta say Light Skin Hot Rod, because it's two of them. And they asked him, could he Jesse White Tumbler thing. My cousin used to be a Jesse White Tumbler a long time ago. He taught me how to flip. You know what I'm saying? So you can do it. You just got to do it on a bigger platform, and like Yak TV, like what is it? Yak Films.
Yak Films.
Yeah. Yak Films.
Right.
You know,
don't do that.
You gotta have
that no footwork battle. Don't do that on footwork.
You can't do that in no footwork battle either, because the spaces combine. That's like, okay, I'm gonna say this. Don't get mad at me, Detroit, if they on the line and shit. But you know, when they do them certain things, they hop on their back and they start kicking their legs, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a battle cat from Chicago, which is a little bit more grittier than doing that. You know what I'm saying? I respect they coaching what they doing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that though. You know what I'm saying? Right. So don't try to flip in the middle of the circle, because the origin of battle, bro, you have to make your opponent feel like they cannot accomplish what you can do. So for hits, you know what I'm saying, to let them know, like, I just move my body the way I don't believe nobody else can move, the way I have not seen people move. So if I do that, you know, I have to study plenty of dances, plenty of dance styles, and everything, every facet of dancing, you know, in order to create who I am,
Right.
you know. But I try to move certain ways so that my opponent cannot do the same moves that I do. I think I heard it from Boo. Told me one time. Boo told me early, and then when I watched Marlon's video, bro, and he said the exact same thing Boo said, bro, that killed me, bro. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. He said, both of them said, I do your moves the first round. If you take off on me when you battle me, I do your same move that you do, I do. And then they do it again the second round. If they, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you do this and I can do that too, you lost. You lost. I said, bro, I did like that. Y'all steady dropping gems. Hold on, let me get my bag. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my bag. Because if you can do, and me battling, I just go, I'm going. If you can do the move that I do, then you studied, you paid attention. It's competition, let's go. I look like food when I come to y'all places. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, y'all like, oh, that's Ken. You know, you see the face, you're like, oh, he danced. But you look like food too, if we got to dance. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like the creation of what you're doing, you have to try different things. You know, I practiced the style a long time ago, changing my shoes up because I was wearing Reeboks. I think that's what he really wanted me to get at. I was wearing Reeboks. I wear Reeboks Classics like crazy. And I would put like 2-3 shoestrings in them, match whatever I was wearing. And that's why J-Ron, when you start, you say King Tiptoe, because I stayed on my toes. The inside of my shoe, the ball of my shoe, like in here on my shoe, will be tore up because they're like, man, how you do that? I don't know, because this is just what I'm using. But I start putting on flat shoes. You know what I mean? I start moving certain styles around so that I can like try different shoes to start learning my feet more. You know what I mean? I start learning my feet more. You know what I mean? This would change a certain style, like wet floors. Wet floors. You got to learn. If you have to be eclectic. You don't wear flat-footed shoes. You're not finna wear Air Force Ones on a wet floor. I pay attention to my surroundings. I'm not finna wear wet. That's why Marlon told y'all, bring another pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Always y'all do that.
Exactly. Wolfpack and them used to walk around with book bags and boots, Timbos, and you know, I wasn't doing that, man. So I had to learn how to dance in any floor, on any floor, with whatever it was. You feel what I'm saying?
Battle strategies.
We got a question from Hot. He said, out of all the parties, which was your most memorable?
Dalton Expo. Dalton Expo. It's unexplainable, bro. Dalton Expo. Like I said, I'm gonna paint the Picasso, which is I'm gonna paint the Be Real. You know what I mean? Be Real mural. You know what I'm talking about? When you walk in there, bro, it's literally the tracks is knocking your head off. I don't know all the DJs, didn't know all the DJs then. I wasn't the, hey, how you doing? What's up, man? Oh, that's who? I wasn't that. I wanted to see work, bro. I wanted to see work. In order for me to progress, I need to see work. So I got to put in work. You see what I'm saying? So walk in there, man, you got women everywhere. You got guys footwork in there. Well, you had your wall huggers. You feel me? But the way you go in that party, the smell was different, bro. It smelled like everybody in there was putting in work. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in there was putting in work. And I remember, hey, hot one time, man. I went to a party that they was at, and it was just me. I think it was Hot, Ant Brown, and we was at 62nd and Drexel. DJ Clinton was on the tracks, and he was talking about Killer, because Killer, T, y'all know Miss T Taraz, and Killer spin on your ass in a minute. Spend about 15 minutes. They spend about 15 minutes, and you know Clinton keep jokes, man. He keep jokes. He was like, man, what the hell is this? The Ringling Brothers Circus? I was like, dang. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, the three guys off at the side, I learned later on when we left. You know what I'm saying? They walked over there to him and they just got to taking off on him. So I walked over there and I took off. Me and Killer the ones that's like taking off with him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you said the YMCA on Drexel.
Yeah, the YMCA on 62nd and Drexel. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? And it was just us. It was literally only us in the party, man. After that, we got in the car. You know what I'm saying? It was all cool. We all shook hands, man. Shared the circle, man. Blessings, bro. We gonna need some. My baby's gonna need some of them pickles. Your girl, your baby's got too. You know what I mean? Come get a couple of them shirts. Anyway,
Yeah.
So we got in the car. Boo didn't dance that day. I was mad at bro. I was like, man, so you ain't gonna help us, bro? You ain't gonna help us? You know what I mean? And he was like, man, you know who that was? I'm like, nah, bro, because we didn't really know. Like I said, I'm from the South. Killer really not. He like I don't really care person. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, but he like respect. He was like, yeah, that was Ant Brown. Like, I'm gonna wait for the punchline. He's like, yeah, that was the king of the South Side. I was like, yeah. So you gonna let us battle him? You know what I mean? So that was a dope party. Man, we hit all the YMCA's. The one on 67 to King Drive. Where we was at Gear Room. It was at Gear Room 3993 when they was doing their thing. You feel me? We was at Kennedy King College. You feel me? House Maddox reunions.
The old Kennedy King College.
The old Kennedy King College,
right.
Bro. You know what I mean? We definitely went through that. We was out west too. I try to, help keep the HOC name going. That's why I was at the Congress Theater when y'all was up there doing y'all thing. Y'all first started going up there. Y'all was full working on the inside, and the B-boys was outside breakdancing.
Dancing, right?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Kenlo got a question. He said,
low key.
The best battle you ever witnessed.
Best battle I ever witnessed?
Yeah.
That's hard, bro. That's a mean one. That's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. That's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I give you a new school, old school. You want?
Okay, one of each. Go ahead. Whatever.
Yeah.
Say that. That's why I said it. You know?
Make it. Yeah. Let's make it brief. Make it brief.
That's why I said it. You know what I mean? New school, because I'm gonna think about the old school, because it was a lot of them. When I say it was a lot of them, it was a lot of them, bro. But new schoolers, Panic Room. Ooh. Panic Room with Taliban and Creation Havoc, you know what I'm saying? When y'all did that, those was the hardest. That was like one of the hardest battles. You know what I mean? Because I think y'all had y'all whole squad. They had Creation had their whole squad, Havoc had their whole squad, Taliban, whoever.
Yeah, that was Terror Squad. We battled Terror Squad.
Terror Squad, Taliban, with AG.
Yeah,
AG Lightbulb, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, bro, hey, when I say, bro, hey, they need to watch that. You know what I mean? One of my hardest ones from back in the day had to been like, man, it's way too many. It's way too many. I can't even really name one because it's Carlos and Nate. No, Carlos and Q.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Carlos, HOC alumni, baby. HOC alumni. That's Boo's little brother, bro. Like, Carlos was one of the coldest footworkers that you see, bro. Like, I don't know, it's because little bro got little ass feet. Little bro gonna kill me when he see this. I don't know because he got little ass feet or what, but the way he moved, and then, you know, Q was just coming up then, you know what I'm saying? And it was at the Markham Fieldhouse. It was at the Markham Fieldhouse. And they would always talk about it. They was always talking about it. You know what I mean? It needed to happen. It happened a little bit. You know what I mean? But AG, Lightbulb, Charles and J. Ron for that middle section.
Right.
As opposed to the new, you know what I mean? That was a dope ass battle. You feel what I'm saying? What else y'all got?
We got a question from Tamara. She said, when did the battles become international commercial events with lots of spectators?
It actually, you know what? That happened with y'all generation, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More with y'all generation. I'm gonna say it happened more with y'all generation, even though that generation gap was there, and House-O-Matics was everywhere.
Right.
You feel me? House-O-Matics went everywhere, but they performed everywhere.
Yep.
Like 3 of the best performance dance groups ever is House-O-Matics, U5U, and House Arrest 2. House Arrest, I don't even care, 1 or 2. Them are the best, to me, the best 3, you know what I'm saying, performance group. But battle, and you know what? I'm gonna say this to her too, because I'm on y'all ass. Battle ain't even got as international as it should be.
It's not.
What did I say? Yak TV? I mean, Yak Films?
Yeah.
Y'all gotta go there, bro. Y'all gotta go there. It's only international the way it is because of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the battles that they see is at home in Chicago and stuff like that. When J-Ron and Charles battled the Twins,
yeah, that was Yak.
That kind of brought that brought a lot of energy towards the footwork battle here. Even though While I Count was good too. Battlegrounds YouTube and what y'all doing is good, but when y'all battle the Twins, that's when they was like, well, what style is that?
Yeah.
I think that's when they actually looked at it and was like, man, what style is that? You see what I'm saying? Like, what is that?
I'm about to say, and that was the first time Chicago Footwork was on Yak Films.
Yep.
Facts. It was dope as hell though. Hey, Boo Dilla. Hey, when you and Charles danced at the Centra, bro, y'all made me not want to dance. I didn't want to say this to you and then motherfucking else. I swear to God, you remember. You remember, that's why his ass laughing.
Bro.
That's why you laughing.
Look, and I was trying to look, and I was trying to watch. I'm trying to watch you dance. I'm like, go ahead and dance, bro. Dance.
Bro, when I seen y'all dance at Centra, I was like, man, I'm not finna go out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like I said, I like watching you guys, man. Like, I'll stop. And it's so crazy because me and J-Ron talk about this all the time. Like, y'all, it's like y'all trying to watch us and we trying to watch y'all. And we like we're not even trying to move. We like, man, no, you go. Like, you know what I'm saying? We trying to watch you. Like,
take
no, man, but y'all want us to go. You know
by us being so removed, kind of like removed from the culture, some of us, like, I'm gonna just say it for me. I ain't gonna say it for everybody else, but if that's how they feel, then, you know, they agree with me. But we try to learn it again.
Right.
With what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? So we got to pay attention. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like a learning experience all over again. This is why I always tell y'all, I'm still a student.
Right.
And
you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna just come out there and go take off. Man, when I came to the battlegrounds and y'all went crazy and Spider went crazy at me, I was like, Spider, I didn't even know him at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Spider, wait a minute. Man, wait a minute. I ain't even danced.
Right.
So I had to go back at him though. You know what I mean?
No, I get it, man.
Yeah.
A circle of inspiration, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's honor and a pleasure. Like I said, it's honor and a pleasure. You know what I mean?
Hey, so Solo said it's a memory. It's not a question. It's a memory. He said, "Do you remember when it was the guys versus the whole Union Hall crazy ass night? But we definitely held shit down. No cap. That's what it meant. No cap. No talking foot workers neither."
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, yes, I do remember that. Unfortunately, yes, the guy, he was outside shooting his little cap gun, and I don't know, it's like maybe 2-3 bullets in
Wait,
the air.
no, wait. You said that was the Union Hall, right?
Yeah.
That was the day. We ain't gonna talk about it, but
We'll talk about it later, bro.
yeah, we'll talk about that later, bro.
Yeah,
That was
it was
the
heavy
day.
in there, bro. It was heavy in there, but it was bangers in there too. You feel what I'm saying? It was bangers, like not bangers meaning, pistols or which we know it. It was bangers meaning, gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Street gang bangers. You feel what I'm saying? That was in there too, and it was just like they, you know what I'm saying? They felt some sort of way, and ain't nothing in here. Ain't ooh. I was like,
yeah, it was great. That night was great.
yeah, Solo, and we waiting for your project. Next question.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Burn my house down.
So we got another. We're gonna take this last question. From Jaya. She said, "What's one of your favorite tracks to get you in the zone before a battle?"
My favorite track of all times. I don't even know who made it. I don't remember who made it. And I think I watched Dayon track, and it was like she said. Dayon's interview, and she said it, but I don't remember it. It was okay. We'll take
That's oh my God, my head. Come on, dog. Yeah, that's oh my God, come on, bro.
Because it used to be slow.
Yeah, oh my God.
It used to be slow.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Computer. You say computer magic? I don't know.
It's computer.
Because it'd be a different variation.
Clint remix. Okay, Clint
yes,
remix.
he sped it up.
Okay.
And when I got to I think I just got to y'all thing.
Right.
At All That Jazz.
Right.
Yeah.
I just got to y'all thing, All That Jazz, and they was playing it sped up version. Because I always push my right hand to the stars of my heart. Yeah. I always push, they sped that up. Because I was like, it's sped up. And I was watching, Isaiah and them talking about speeding the DJ tracks up and stuff like that. And I think y'all had feel on there, man. I was like, man, that's dope. I was like, oh, so they are speeding things up. I wish they, you know what I mean? I'm glad they sped that up. But I had already came to All That Jazz and y'all had it playing. You feel what I'm saying? That was dope, bro.
Hey, that's it's called Computer Madness.
Computer Madness. Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yes. Favorite track of all times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
so wait, I was about to say, real quick, can you shine some light on the shirts behind you on the chair?
Right.
Hey.
Because I know I got a chance to see it, but it was before the show started.
Right.
Yeah. I definitely want the world to get a chance to see some of those
So the light, yeah. So the light, man, beautifully.
That light,
you know what I'm saying? Beautifully. I got my chairs placed out. You know what I'm saying?
You can see
my cousin Ray Bond, man, he told me do this. He told me do it. He said, cousin, you got it. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, this the HOC jersey. Everybody remember them Prairie State performances? I still got my house jersey. You know what I mean? If y'all want to put it over there in the center, we'll definitely let you do that. You know what I'm saying? It's Tink, man. Tink was one of the dopest young guys, bro. He was one of the dopest young guys, man. You feel me? It was Carlos' best friend. He died on the floor, bro. You know what I'm saying? He battled everybody in that club executive center out in Richmond Park. He battled everybody. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't make it to the hospital. But he battled all y'all. Everybody who was there. Y'all know it. Don't ever get it wrong. Don't ever say he was weak. Don't ever mention his name out your mouth wrong. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? And this is Boo. R.I.P. my brother. My partners, the way they fix in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I had to go away for a while, so they was put up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's like the greatest to do it. You feel what I'm saying? The greatest to do it, greatest ever did it. You know what I mean? He knew a lot of you cats before I even made it there. Knew a lot of you cats before I made it there, bro. Talk to everybody who made it there. He had all the jokes. He definitely had plenty of jokes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he was a real humble dude. You know what I mean? Which he brought my mentality to a humble stage because I was a damn donkey. You know what I mean? In the words of my man's Juice Crew, you know what I mean? One pot, one pan. I got to put my man's on there, but he really humbled the guy. You know what I mean? I was real reckless back in the day. You feel me? Troy, KJ, they'll tell you what Troy won't tell you. You know. Oh, I gotta spank your ass for that shit you said. You know what I mean? But yeah, we had the only discrepancy we had with a group was Triple Phase because KJ left the group. KJ left the group, my little bro, you know what I'm talking about? He left the group because he felt he wanted to do something different. You know what I'm saying? You know, Troy was still in HOC when he was with Triple Phase. And one thing I want to say, Boozilla, I watched through the other week, bro. It's no disrespect, no harm, brother. But they can't jump dance group, bro. They have to pay attention to the groups that might fit them. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Mm-hmm. They gotta look at the group that might fit them the best. So they have to go to these parties, battlegrounds, performances, and everything, so that they know what group that they should be in. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that will help them develop them more.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Pooh asked me one day, bro. He asked me, I ain't the president of HOC. He was like, man, bro, how can I be down? You know, it's so many other cats that asked me. That's why I said I was never the president of HOC, bro. I was a student. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, pay attention to the groups that you want to dance with. Know what you want to do if you're going to dance, because even though it's a bigger platform now in what y'all doing, bro, it's a beautiful thing in what y'all doing. They got to know what their direction is with it when they finna go do it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I never thought that anybody would call me an icon, bro. I would never think that anybody would call me a legend, God. On my soul, I never thought this, bro. I never thought I had this conversation with you brothers in my life. I never thought that you brothers would, like, even knowing you guys, that y'all will feel the way that y'all felt. You see what I'm saying? This is true life, brother. I never felt that way. Never known that. Like, this is amazing to me. You know what I mean? So in things that y'all do, I'ma support it. Ronnie Salone with the barbecue, with the chicken stand. You know what I mean? With the chicken shop restaurant. Definitely be there. Hot with his modeling and his clothing line. Definitely do that. You feel me? You bang out workout. You know what I'm saying? About billions with J-Ron. You know what I mean? Support all of this. You hear me? I ain't never thought. That's why I still come through. When y'all had Battle of the Sexes right here in Chicago Heights. Yeah. I was actually rolling. I was like, oh, they got that tonight. I gotta go through. What you tell me, Boo? So he was like, man, you gotta go do your interview. I'm like, nah, bro. Why? Because I wasn't gonna even do this. I was like, I gotta get back active. Yeah. Why? Because I mean, if we gonna share these conversations, share these talks and stuff like that, people do want to see you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I keep saying, bro. Yep, saying the same thing.
And I've been there, but I've been in the background. You just ain't seen me dance. Right. That ain't no shot to Isaiah, because I watched him when he said, man, we don't know y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know, bro. But you know us. He was like, we don't know y'all, but we know y'all. We see y'all, but we want to see y'all back active. So when y'all say, oh, who you want to see back active? I'll be like, damn, who would I want to see? I want to see Ant Brown go take off on somebody. I said it, goddammit. I said it. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Brown, I need you to go take off from somebody one time for the fun time. You know what I'm saying? Love you, brother. You feel what I'm saying? Nick the Man, I want to see him back out there and go crazy one time for the, you know what I mean? One time for the fun time, bro. You feel me? Like, these are the things we can't see Eli no more, bro.
Right.
And it's like, you know what I mean? Hey, man, blessings to y'all, God, the Juju, Kiki, all of that's going on. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Blessings, C-bit right now. You feel me? To the heart, bro. Like, this is all truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what y'all doing is amazing. I still got, on one of them tapes, I got Charles dancing at Starfly roller ring. Bet you ain't don't remember that one. Bet you don't remember that one. I'm here. We watch this. We watch it, but we don't become active. Truthfully, become some of the nonsense that go on. But at the same time, too, it's like some of the places we don't know anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Like Battlegrounds, when y'all was like, oh, I'm like, oh shit. You know? Okay. Me and T came through. Y'all went crazy when we came through. Everybody else that didn't know us was like,
Right.
Who did? That's what made Spider say, hey, I'm taking off.
Right.
I'm taking off. DB. I want to see DB come back and go crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bobby. You know what I mean? I want to see, you know.
But y'all
you know.
see, but you are one of the legends that understands. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, I gotta be back active. I gotta be back. I gotta show my face. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going off talking about, man, I'm a because you could have went to Battlegrounds, and when Spider took off and things of that nature, you could have been like, no, I'm Ken though. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you could have did that, and he would have been like, dude, I don't know you though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
The new generation don't know some of you guys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta go, and just like you said, you're a student all over again now. You're a student. Yeah. If you're not active right now, you are a student all over again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to know it or not, you
gotta pay attention though. You gotta pay attention, because Mickey from Japan, even though my rap name is the Rising Sun, you feel me? Mickey from Japan, Nanas, bro.
Yeah.
Nanas. When I seen her go to the Battlegrounds, bro. When I watched it,
bro.
Y'all don't want to hear me, man.
Bro.
Y'all don't want to hear me, man.
Bro, but you speaking.
Y'all want to hear me, man. I can't wait to see Curtis go crazy when, you know what I'm saying? I seen Ace Boogie get down too. You feel me? Light bulb when, come on, man. I got the clipping out the paper from when the era was in the newspaper, bro.
See?
I got it in there. You feel me?
But that's what I'm saying.
This is still study.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Bro, listen, out of all the interviews,
you don't want to study, move around.
Bro, out of all the I'm sorry. Out of all the interviews, I love every last one of y'all. This interview right here, we did, like, I know from me talking to you, to us talking to you right now, you pay attention, close attention, not a little bit. You pay close attention to what's going on in the footwear culture.
This whole interview.
Like, just, I'm talking about, like, hey, this going on, that going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, like what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So why? You're a prime example of what a legend looks like.
That's who I get it from.
I just want to represent for the big homies, man. You know, that's all to it. You feel me?
Like, for real. You know what I'm saying?
EBK Kevo, that boy crazy. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see him and Curtis if things dance, shit. Did I put that out there? Oh.
Yeah, put that out there.
Did I put it out there?
You know what I mean? Final chapter, BB. I see what he doing. Come on, bro. You feel me? When he mentioned the girl Skittles, you know what I mean? Because the women from the South suburbs, bro, was here. But they was, you know what I mean? They was in like a more reserved stage to where, you know, if the party wasn't right, you can't really bring them out too much. You feel me? Because we don't want nothing to happen to them. You feel what I'm saying? And then it really be on us. You feel me? So we got to go to the party first and see what's happening. Then, you know, we broke. And Kim, Casey, Tiny, they came to the Adult Expo one time when it was upstairs. Everybody, y'all remember Adult Expo was upstairs? You feel what I'm saying? Like these parties used to be crazy, and they came and they showed out. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I guess I got too much to say, man.
No, you've been. Hey, I already knew. That's why I was like, let's get this started. I do just want to thank you, but I also want to ask you, because I saw a few people asking this, and they had asked, do you teach?
No.
So
Hey,
yeah, you gotta get back out there, bro.
I didn't want nobody leave their question. I was like, oh wait, I did see a question that someone asked, like, do you teach or will you teach? So that's
I got asked that so many times, bro. I just got the first shift at the job, though, man. I got some things in the makings that, you know, I'm finna be able to create my own time and space. But I just really enjoy and love the culture enough to just go through, party, enjoy, you know what I'm saying, go to some of the classes that's already there. I'm not on this platform right now. I'm not on this platform right now to say I'm finna make a comeback. That's not, you know, really what, you know, I'm on, man. I just love the culture. I love the platform. You know, I hear my name a couple of times and spoken of, and, you know, carry on the legacy for HOC, you feel me? House of Creation, D Dynamics on the heart, you know what I mean? So, you know, I just, no disrespect towards them, you know what I mean? But, you know, probably not, you know what I mean? If I do, I'll start through some of y'all classes, man. I'm 225 right now, bro. It's kind of hard getting out there. But I got a couple rounds. You know what I mean?
Hey, just know when I teach, it's y'all teaching through me. Just know that.
Yeah,
Facts, you just took the words right out of my mouth, bro.
Thanks, bro. Like when y'all came to my party, I was just like, oh my God. And y'all don't even realize it wasn't just my party. It was my party, my man's Rodney Alexander, and my man's Juwan Juice. Juwan, I know I know J-Ron knew him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Juice from the Heights, man, bro. One pot, one pan, bro. It was all three of our parties. That's why it was so crazy, bro. And y'all don't even realize, bro, I was on like 12%, bro. I was almost knocked out. I had no sleep in like 3-4 weeks, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I had to come up and I turned 40. I'm 41, you know. So, you know,
I had a ball that night too, boy.
Yeah.
I had a ball that night, man.
Yeah. I remember when we did in that spot right there, man, that Sweets. You know what I'm saying? Out in Country Club Hills, it was dope, bro. I remember I went to the party, I had danced with you. Y'all got footage, man, put it up. I don't care. You know what, too? I don't care about no footage y'all put up if I'm in it. You know what I mean? I don't care, man. Put it up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just having fun with my people. When J-Ron had his J-Ron birthday, and we was at Bocce's, man. I was with my man DJ G Money. I was with my niece. You know what I'm saying? Ray, you know, and my man DJ G Money, he always put tracks on at Bocce's, man. When I'm in there, and J-Ron came through, it was his birthday, man. I danced with him then, you feel me? I just enjoy it, bro. So to teach it, I probably won't go that route, you know what I'm saying? I'm just supportive of the culture, no matter where y'all at, what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to see it on a bigger platform? Yeah. So, you know, thank you for putting me here, but y'all got work to do, Jack.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Salute.
Tell me about it.
We working.
I know. I see you. What was that place you was at the other day? Lab?
Yeah. You know what
I'm saying?
Working, man. We
it's a lot here.
Yeah, we got these moves, man. Tell the people on your platforms, your social media platforms.
Oh man, Facebook, Ken Jones, Instagram, King Rising Sun. You know what I mean? King, KINGRYZINSON. You know, I don't really do the media too much, man. Y'all know I kick back on the cool, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But you know,
Do you got any oh yeah, tell them about the because earlier you were saying that you
The store. Yeah. So the world could promote your business too. About the store you was talking about that you had.
oh, I'm gonna keep that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well,
I'll do that for y'all, but at the same time too, I got people that I definitely want to put out there. Definitely support both everything that y'all doing, Ronnie Salone them. But my queen, she got Kickback Massage and Beauty. She got the Essence Suites out there in Orland, as well as she got the spot in Kickback Massage and Beauty in Homewood, right here off Ridge Road in Harlem. I mean, Halsted. You know what I'm saying? As well as my man DJ G Money, always get money. You know what I mean? Juice and Simone, they got one pot, one pan. You know what I'm saying? Like it's man. I'm just gonna I'm just post it up. Watch it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
that's what it's about.
Look, bro, Sinatra. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know.
This poster we most definitely gonna support
Then
it.
got workout. You know, I'm gonna post everything. I'm just gonna make a little spot on my page strictly for a promotion for everybody, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely go get that hot attire.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, we want to thank you again, man. For doing the show. You know what I mean? Because I know you're a busy man. You know, you got a lot of things going on for yourself. So I'm big salute to you. You know what I'm saying, for taking that time out.
Man, appreciate it, bro, having me, man. You know, I don't know nothing about interviews and talking to everybody, so I kind of stay out the way.
Right.
So it's all a blessing to the heart. Y'all got my number, man. Call me. You know what I mean?
Do anybody got anything they want to promote before we close out? Track attacks, Crossfire.
Yes, Track Attack's coming February 21st, man. Manny versus DJ Rowe, so it's gonna be busting and such, cuz. True story. And then let's not forget, man, March 25th, Project Bust Down 4, DJ Solo. I can't wait for that disc to come out. Oh my God. Woo!
Hey, just let. Hey, I'm just saying right now. I don't even know how that's gonna get topped.
Hey,
I really don't know how someone can top that right now. Like,
look, let me know when the release party is coming, man.
Right.
It better be before the week of my birthday, because I'm gonna be in Texas, so it better be the week before. I gotta come. I swear to God.
just have a fire extinguisher ready. That's all I'm gonna say after hearing.
All flame.
All flame.
Hey, check out Checks and Respect too, man. You know what I mean? Checks and Respect podcast. My brother, my cousin Holiday, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Hop, he doing this thing too, man. Definitely a platform for everybody, man.
Fact. Do anybody else before we close out? Anybody else got anything they want to promote? This is the perfect time to do it. J. Ron, you got anything you want to promote?
Not at the moment, but I'm just getting some other info together, and then I have it ready for next Wednesday.
Okay, cool. I know I got class tomorrow night. So if y'all want to learn some Chicago footwork, you know what I'm saying, by all means come through. 11854 Southwestern and all that jazz. So be there, please get there on time because it is at 7:15. The doors will be locked. So try to get there on time. King's Brunch, 27.
Promote that definitely, man.
Yeah, King's Brunch on the 27th. We sold out. So if you don't have your tickets, I'm so sorry, but this is going to be an epic event. It's a networking event for all my kings out there. You know what I'm saying? We going to network, eat, have a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? For all my kings out there, it is February 27th. We're gonna do that. No updates for the ARC. I think he said about March we should be up and running about March. Twan. About March we should be up and running. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Uh,
Oh,
apology.
CFology, music edition. You can see more information on that on the CFology page. Go to Instagram, CFology. Get more updates for the music edition of CFology. You got Traxman, DJ Clint, and RP Boo. It's going to be a
That's
epic.
crazy. Yeah, that's
Oh my
crazy.
God. Y'all, if you need to know, if you want to know all about the music, those three pioneers, yo, those three pioneers will tell you everything about it. So
one thing I'm willing to do is if y'all got something to come out and speak, I'll come out and speak. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I'll come out. You know what I mean? Try to motivate like Eric Thomas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But also too, salute to what's her name, Lady Soul. You feel me? For you know what I mean? For everything she put together early with y'all, bro. Man, that was dope to actually see somebody. You know what I mean? Look out in the way that they did. Feel what I'm saying? And you know, I met her one time, I think it was at Club Blue Note downtown. We had just left the Subterranean and we been over to Blue Note, you know what I mean? And we was up in there kicking it, man. It was all cool, man. She was a real cool person, man. I seen her individual too, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We just
shout out to Mama
shout out to Lady Soul for real.
For those that don't know who that is, y'all can check out the episode with her on the show as well.
Yeah. Also, the episodes, as far as the interviews go on my page, they will be taken down this weekend. So, because we about to have everything on YouTube, the interview. So if you missed them, they will be on YouTube. I'm a speak with J. I'm gonna chop it up with J. Ron, and then we gonna what I'm saying, make sure y'all let y'all know about the links and things of that nature, so y'all can go ahead and just go back to the episodes where y'all need to go to get the information.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of in all of them.
Yeah. So like I said, this weekend it will be taken down. So if y'all want to look at them now on my page, you can. I'm gonna keep Ken's up because he's the recent one. So I'm gonna keep his up. But after this weekend, it will not be no older interviews on my page. Yeah. So want to thank you again, bro, for coming through, chopping it up with us.
Yeah, say less, bro.
Killer Aegis. Okay, got you, Killer. Got you. Yeah. On another note, that's me.
Hey, Cowherd.
Hey, that's my boy right there.
What's up,
yeah, he popped up. So we about to end the show.
Hey, he just talking about the battle, like.
Right.
Boy, he should have been there, boy.
Right.
Let him talk.
Hey, Ken, inbox me your number. Inbox me your number. I'm gonna hit you up.
I got you, bro.
Yeah. So on another note, that's the show for tonight. I'll see you guys next week. Stay blessed.
Off flame.
Peace.